its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to, and those people should be forewarned.
Hey, welcome to A Haunter's Life. It's kind of exciting to be back here. It's actually been a few episodes since I've been able to say hi to everybody. Today, what we're going to talk about just a little bit, though, is kind of a project that Bart and I worked on earlier this year, way back towards the beginning of the year. Our good friend Alan Hops, who is with Dark Hour Haunted House, came to us, and after having done a couple of other projects for him, told us that he wanted to build a clock room. Oh, okay, that sounds pretty cool. He's like, yeah, it's a really good idea. And he said, well, and what I really want is I want a really, really big clock. So we said, okay, well, we'll build you a really big clock.
So the area that the clock was going to be in, we went ahead and measured it out and came home, drew it all out. So I started, before Mike got there, I went there and started building the pie pieces. I did each number was an individual piece, then we put them all together. So after I built the first pie piece along with the jig to make the rest of them, I took the 8-foot pie piece to Alan's office. Brought it in there, set it down. If anybody's ever seen Alan's office, you walk in there and all you see is basically the top of his head and computer screens. So normally when you go, hey Alan, you see his head pop over the computer screens. And I go, here's number 6. He just looks at it for a second and goes, let's go to the clock room.
Yeah, that initial reaction of, wait a minute, is this going to fit? Which fortunately it did. And actually, I mean, it made us a little bit nervous too. But fortunately, it really did work. It was a crazy challenge for us. We must have had to learn 3 or 4 or 5 different techniques of things that we had never done before to make it look right, to make it look real, to make it look good.
The skeleton of the pie piece is actually 1x4s and 1/4-inch plywood. That's it. But as he was saying about learning new stuff is the fact that we've never distressed plexiglass before.
Right.
And so we're going, oh God, how are we going to do this?
Actually, what was really funny was the most frustrating part of the whole thing was that once we got it all finished, now this is not to say that the entire clock room is finished. It wasn't by a long shot. But that one wall, which was the clock itself, was finished. And we were all excited because we couldn't talk about it. We couldn't show it to anybody. But we thought, hey, one of the shows is coming up. And, because they do 7 shows during the off season, we thought, cool, people are going to come through and they're going to get to see the clock. We come back the next day and it's covered up by brick and curtain because they didn't want anybody to see it until Halloween. So it's like for the next 3 shows, nobody got to see it. And it was driving us crazy because we really wanted to share pictures or something and let people actually walk through the room and see it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the pictures.
Yeah. So, see you then.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Hey guys, thank you for watching. I really hope you're having a restful November. I know that things get kind of crazy during the haunt season. For us, it's really nuts because it's so hectic. There's so much going on. There's so much to do. And then November hits and you're kind of going... So, we Michelle and I are working on Brainchild Studios 2015 character designs. So we can start sculpting, we can start distressing, creating these bad boys and girls. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Share, like, look. I have a cat. It's a kitty. All about the kitties. Come on. No. Oh, say hi. Say hi. Subscribe. No, over here. No, you gotta act like you're doing it. You're not doing it. Why are you looking over there? See? You said subscribe. Guys, we'd like your feedback. If there's anything you're interested in that you would like to see us do a tutorial about or talk about or anything, put down in there in the comment section or send us a message. Either way. Also, too, be specific. Be very detailed. Any feedback is awesome. We like to hear what you would like to see more of or like to see less of. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get rid of Michael. You just screwed on that one. You have to see him.